Capricorn, hey, it's Majesticas Tarot. Welcome back. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. This is going to be June 8th through the 12th of the energies of the person that you're thinking about, the person on your mind. Remember, roles can be reversed. If the reading resonates, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. You can go to Cafe Astrology. I've been using that website for years. It's very, very informative to get your birth chart. And that's, you can check other placements. So hopefully the reading resonates. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully I can give you a different perspective. We're going to do some love messages, oracles first, and then we'll get into the tarot. We're going to get your person's energy, clarify your energy, clarify, and see what's going on with y'all. So let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn? What are the messages for Capricorn? You could have had a past life connection with this person, which means maybe you're having repeated patterns with this person. Yeah, you're not even confused. There's no confusion here. There's no influences here. No third parties for you. But there's lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. That's not good. And no apology. Apology is in the reverse here. Well, alrighty then. Spirit, please tell me about Capricorn's person's energy. Okay, so I think you're pissed off here because oh no, this is their energy. They feel pissed off here because they feel like they're in a situationship with you, or they've been pissed off and became a situationship for you, or they were forced to make a decision here. There's three groups. Not every Capricorn's doing the same thing. This is a general collective reading. They want to return to you, but they have no motivation of doing so. They're lacking the strength. The Six of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Oh, they have something to tell you. They have something to tell you. They want to tell you something, or they want you both to tell each other. But they have something to come clean about. Do you? They could possibly be feeling like, hey, if I come clean, will you reciprocate the energy, but not of like coming clean, but if I come clean, will you, talk to me, take me back? Yeah, this person wants to like rush in here and tear down your walls. Overall energy is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to let it all out. What is this? Spirit, please help me clarify Capricorn's person's energy. They're very guarded, but they want to come out of that. Like I said, they want to let it all out. They got lots of things to say to you, possibly anger, but They want to get it out. They want to get it off their chest. You could be dealing with an Aries. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. Capricorn, you're here. You know, when you're here, Capricorn, in your reading, I don't always feel like it's usually it's the devil, and it's usually toxic behavior here, but I don't feel it's right under the return back. They want to return back to you. They don't want to fight. They feel defeated because of a Tower moment here. They feel defeated. They feel like they lost. They want to come clean. They've seen the light. They want to come clean. About a third party here. Doesn't mean it's another lover or something. It could be they want to come clean and tell you about a family member, a friend, or something that made them do what they did, or cause them to be all up in their head about y'all's situation. Tell me more. Okay, they're insecure. Like, they want to come in and then they don't. They rush. Like, they go to text you and then they erase it. Or they go to call you and they're like, no, 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 no. Or they go to come where you're at and they're like, no, I can't. I can't. Tell me more. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Leo. They don't feel you're going to give them the opportunity. Page of Swords, they're watching you. And I feel like if they're watching you and they're watching you around other people, they're just being very immature, very cruel, you know, possibly making fun of you. Well, that's mature. Okay. Let's get your energy, Capricorn. Let's get your energy. Spirit, tell me about Capricorn's energy. How do they feel about this situation? What's going on here? Oh, you're heartbroken. Okay, you were heartbroken. You've recovered. You've come out of that energy. Three of Pentacles. Doesn't mean you still want to work with this person. Seven of Wands. You have boundaries now. And that is the truth with the Ace of Swords. You have boundaries. Final say here, you are not waiting on this person anymore. You don't even want to talk to this person. If you do, it triggers you because of this Tower that happened. Okay, tell me more. You could have secrets. Oh, you don't want to fight anymore with this person? But this cycle is over. There is no more of what kind of relationship there was before. That is done. That's done. Overall energy, you were naive in that situation. The Empress in the reverse. That is done. You're not naive anymore. That is done. Spirit, help me clarify Capricorn's energy, please. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. You could be a healer here. You could have taught this person something, or you tried, but with the King of Cups in the challenge position, it might not have went through. Yeah, you became stable again, because it made you very unstable. And you're talking, like, you're talking to people, you're moving around, you know, but you moved on from this. You don't want to collaborate with this energy anymore. 5 of Cups again in the reverse. Oh yeah. You're over that situation. You're over it. You're over it. Tell me about the 7 of Wands. Tell me about Capricorn's boundaries. And this is with anyone. This relationship taught you so much. Yep, if this person tries to return, if this person reveals themselves, you are going to let them know the boundaries. I don't think you've ever acted this way with this person before. I think you woke up. You did. You worked on yourself here. You know, I think that you kind of like hit rock bottom. And there was no other way but up. Tell me about the High Priestess, the 5 of Wands, and the World. Yeah, you balanced yourself out. You changed your position in life, and you were ready to rock and roll here. You got the motivation. You realized, yeah, Magician. We got the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Magician. You realized you needed to heal your inner child. You realized your inner child was not healed when this situation was going on. The 9 of Pentacles. So you started giving to yourself little by little. And you built it. You were building. Okay. You know, I could go in here and try to figure out this coming clean on them. Let me see what it says. Spirit, please tell me about Capricorn's person's energy and them coming clean. So they possibly, they got money from somebody. I don't know who. It's a mother figure, I know that. But this is somebody that they've dealt with before. Actually, this is a repeating pattern with this person. They're coming clean about somebody they got money from. Anything else? Okay. They are coming clean because if they don't come clean, this person will come clean for them. Okay. This person is not confused about this person. This person that will come clean for them, if they don't come clean, they're holding on to a lot of things that this person's done. And it's like they put it in a box and they wrapped it up and they put it underneath their bed. So they're like, if you try to play me, I'm going to play you. Can you tell me a little bit more about this person? The Lovers. I'm sorry, y'all. The Nine of Cups. Okay, Judgment. So this person pretended like they love this person and they didn't. And they know they shouldn't have done that. Overall energy is the Moon. Secrets. What is this person's next action towards Capricorn? They want to apologize. About being a player. Lusting. See, we have the lusting card up here. They want to heal this situation and ride off into the sunshine with you. Has this person changed? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. No, sir. No, ma'am. They're going to act like they have, but they haven't with the King of Swords in the reverse. What is Capricorn's advice? What is Capricorn's advice? This situation is broken and it cannot be fixed. Once you give in, they're going to keep juggling you. There's always going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, possibly between both of y'all. It's a stuck energy that both of y'all have towards each other. Because this person's going to, you know, act like they changed, whatever, and then until they've got you right where they want you, and then as soon as they do, they're going right back to the person they were before. It's a, and then, you know, and then you're going to be juggling back and forth of whether you want to be with it. It's a stuck energy within y'all's relationship. It's a karmic lesson. Karmic lesson. How many times do you want to repeat it? It's like banging a dead horse into the ground. I mean, I think y'all miss each other, yes, but if this person is the way that they are, you know, and I'm not, if this is who they are, this is who they are. And they might not even intentionally try to be this way, but something just triggers them, an addiction, lusting, lust. They get triggered. They can't control it. Yeah, y'all both miss each other here, but it causes nothing but anxiety, mental anguish. That's what you would be returning back to. Overall energy, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Let this burden go. Let it go. Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic week, June 8th through the 12th. And stay blessed.